Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process of how you can scrape an unlimited amount of leads from Crunchbase completely for free without even paying a single cent, right? And this is a pretty straightforward process. And if you don't know who I am, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Gio. I'm a B2B outbound agency where we help B2B companies book qualified meetings on their calendar. And Crunchbase is one of the tools that we use quite often, especially we want to target startups or let's say any other SaaS businesses. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to explain what tools you're going to need. So there's three tools basically. One is Crunchbase, obviously. Second is added this cookie extension, and the third one is Apify, right? Now the thing with this is you can very easily create a free trial account for 7 days with Crunchbase, right? So I think it's going to ask you to enter the card details. So you can either enter the card details, scrape the leads, and then cancel the trial, or you can just attach the card that does not have any funds available on it, so you do not get charged, right? Well, in this video, we actually have bought the account, but if you want to use it just one time, you can do this very well. So just create a free account on Crunchbase. And once you log in, you'll have this type of dashboard, right? And then let's say you go to companies where you just basically scrape the list. And let's say I just want companies in New York, right? And let's say I'm trying to, okay, let's say we have like 7,000 companies that we want to scrape, right? Now, the issue with the Crunchbase, since you're watching this video, I think you already know this, but still I'm going to say it, that you cannot export more than 1,000 rows per try. And if you want to, let's say, scrape all 7,310 companies, it's really going to be a bit pain in the ass to do it for all of those. So what you're going to do is you're going to get this extension, edit this cookie, right? And once you install it on your browser, I'm using Google Chrome for this one. You'll have it on the top of your browser, and what you're going to do is you're going to build the list, obviously, that you want to scrape first of all. And after you have the list ready, then you will come here, click on this, and you'll click on this button right here where it says export, right? So then your cookies will be copied to the clipboard. And I mean, technically, you don't have to understand what's going on right here. You just need to follow the steps as I show you, and you're going to get the results that you want. So after you click on this, after you copy the cookies to the clipboard, what you want to do next is you want to go to Apify. And on Apify as well, you can create a free account, which is, I don't know for how long it lasts. I think it's for 2 or 3 days, but it's going to be enough for you to actually scrape the list and do what I'm going to show you in this video. So once you create a free account, because I literally created a free account right now, is you're going to go to Apify store, like right here, and you're going to type in Ultimate Crunchbase Search Scraper. I guess this is the one that I used. And you'll see an interface like this, right? So what you do is in the cookies, you delete whatever is written and you paste whatever you copied from the Crunchbase, right? So after you paste this right here, then what you do is here it asks search or list URL. So you delete whatever is given and you copy this list right here, you come back and you paste it here, right? So you leave this blank. It asks you like what is the maximal amount of records you want to scrape. So if you want to scrape all of those, just leave this blank. And minimum wait duration I usually do from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. In custom proxy, I go residential. and I choose United States, right? So in run options, I usually do no timeout. So it scrapes the leads endlessly until it actually gets the full list. And in the memory, you can increase or decrease this one. So this depends on this. What this indicates is how fast you're going to be scraping the list. So if you have low CPU, you can just go with, let's say, 512 or like 1024. It doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. But whatever you choose after you have indicated all this information that you see right here, then you'll click on start, right? And this is what you're going to see. So you get basically a free trial for 1 day. Yeah, it was not 2 or 3 days, it was just 1 day. So you get free trial and you click on rent actor. And once you do that, you click on save and start, right? So then you'll have something like this. So here where it says results, and here is basically duration for how long this actor has been running. And I'm going to give it some time right now for you to see how it works. I'll just put it on pause, and after I have some list scraped, I'll resume it. Okay, so I've been waiting for about a minute and a half for, as you can see, it basically shows you what's going on right here. And to be honest, I don't understand it either. But it took me about a minute and a half for the actor to start pulling in the records, right? And as you can see right now, we are basically pulling the data 50 records. So basically it is doing page by page because we have 50 records on each page. So it goes up like that. And what I want to show you right here is I'm going to put this video on pause again. And as I mentioned, you cannot scrape more than 1,000 records on Crunchbase directly. And I will show you right here that we can actually go over 1,000 records and download all of them to our CSV file, right? So I'll be back. Okay. So as you can see, we already have about 1,200 records. So more than you could get directly from Crunchbase. So what you can do is obviously you're supposed to wait. If you have about 7,000 records like I had in this example, then you just give it some time. You wait for the scraping process to be finished. And just for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on abort now. So basically it will stop. And once it is stopped, what you can do is you're going to click on export 1,500 results in a CSV, and you download, and there you go. So you'll have the entire list of all the companies that you want to target in one CSV file. And what you do next after that is obviously you're not going to have any contact information of the people. You'll just have their websites, and you can also have their funding rounds when they were last funded and like similar information, but you're not going to have the info of decision makers. So what you're going to do next is you can import that lead into tools like Apollo, Clay, Liskit, whatever it is, and find decision makers from there. But the main challenge that you have is that you cannot scrape Crunchbase either without paying money or without going after each list one by one, trying to extract 1,000 by 1,000. Like this video and this process is going to help you step by step. So yeah, that's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. And just in case you want us to do the entire lead generation for you, where you just answer the sales calls and only pay us based on the amount of calls that we book you, you can speak with our team by clicking the link in the description. And yeah,